Hello guys, this is Dan on Japan, and today I'm going to be talking about how dangerous is Shinjuku. It's not haunted, by the way. It's just Shinjuku, but I like to say Shinjuku. Okay, before I continue, please subscribe to the channel and put in the comments below where your favorite place is in Japan. Is it Shinjuku? I'm going to stop doing that. Is it Shinjuku or is it somewhere else? Is it somewhere outside of Tokyo? Let me know in the comments below. And do you feel Shinjuku is a safe place to go solo as a man or, controversially, as a woman? It's not controversial to go as a woman, but it might not be as safe as going as a male. And that's just my opinion, and I'll go into that in this video. Okay, so is Shinjuku the red light district that everyone talks about? Yeah, it is. It is a red light district. There's lots of seedy goings on behind the scenes. There's lots of people on the street asking you to go into places, and there's lots of girls there kind of asking you to go into their establishment for who knows what. I've never done it myself. I'd be too scared. But is it as dangerous as people say? Well, I don't think people say it's dangerous, but I think it's a very safe place personally. I think it's an amazing place to visit. And if you're going to Japan for the first time and you're staying in Tokyo, I would actually recommend that you pick Shinjuku as the place to go. I also want to say that I'm doing this video from the perspective of a man. I'm not a woman, although, you know, these days you never know. But I'm not one, I'm a man. And if I was a woman going to Shinjuku, would I find it a bit more intimidating? Probably yes. So I would probably watch some more videos from female vloggers who live in Japan and see what their take is about solo traveling to Japan as a woman. Now, I've already watched a lot of videos from these females and they all have glowing reviews of Shinjuku. They say it's an amazing place, it's safe, and as long as you stay away from the obviously seedy places, you'll be fine. So check that out, but I'm going to be talking from the perspective of me. Shinjuku. So is Shinjuku safe? I think it is safe, as long as you're not stupid. You know, use your common sense. There is an area called Kabukicho, and in Kabukicho there will be people there who will approach you, usually foreign people, and they'll approach you and say, hey, come in here and have a drink and you'll have a laugh. Hey, first drink's on us. My advice, don't go in there, because you'll go in there and more than likely you'll have a drink and you'll feel woozy and then you'll wake up with no money in your pockets the next day. All right. Now, as long as you just say no, they'll go away eventually, maybe after once or twice, you know, but eventually they'll just leave you alone. And I've been to Shinjuku about 6 times now. And of the 6 times I went, I think I've been approached by a foreign person to go into a bar twice, 3 times at a push. And that's, you know, I've been in Shinjuku every single holiday, staying there as my hub. So Kabukicho is somewhere you probably want to be a bit more alert. Having said that, it's completely fine. There's a big Soho cinema there, and it's got like a big Godzilla on the top, and there's families everywhere. At night time it's a little bit different, but even then there's families everywhere. It's safe. I wouldn't worry too much. You hear a lot of horror stories, and probably some of them are true, but you will be okay, even if you go solo. One of the main reasons I stay in Shinjuku is it's cheaper than a lot of areas in terms of accommodation, and you've got a train station there, Shinjuku Station. This isn't the actual train. You'd have a hard time getting in. But there's a train station there, and you will be able to go everywhere from that train station. It is the central hub of Japan. You know, it's a really big station, and you will get lost and you will feel panicked, but eventually you'll get to where you need to get to. I stay in E Hotel Higashi, and it's just super cheap. When I look at holiday packages, that hotel is like £300, £400, £500 less than other hotels in the area. So I recommend there. It's a very small hotel. It's about the size of this room. Everything, by the way: bed, TV, bathroom, toilet. The toilet's so small that the side of your leg will be up against the wall when you're sat in it. But they do have a bidet. But I live in England, and in England we don't really have bidets. So when I went to Japan and used the bidet for the first time, a little spray of water, if you know what I mean, I had to ask myself a few questions. Let's just put it that way. It's very enjoyable. So is Shinjuku as dangerous as people suggest? Not at all. It's amazing. It's a big city, big lights. Everything that you want from Tokyo is there. High rises with neon signs, food, restaurants, which is kind of the same thing, entertainment and bars. You've also got Golden Guy there, which is an amazing experience. But as a solo traveler, I found it a little bit intimidating. The thing with Golden Guy is that you've got loads of bars in a row, and each bar is like the size of this room, kind of like my hotel, funnily enough. But inside it is just a table, a bar, and chairs. So you're kind of forced to go in and interact with the person next to you, which is amazing if you want to be social. But for someone like me, who can be social, but also can be a little bit anxious, I find it a bit too intimidating. So I've been through Golden Guy and looked in the bars, but unless I was with someone, I wouldn't really go into a bar. The bars I would go to is Hub Pub. Now, Hub Pubs are amazing. I would recommend them. And there's a couple located in Shinjuku. And I find them to be the most safest, reliable bars. They're like, in England, the Weatherspoons. They're just like budget bars. You can get a beer. They're nice and quiet. Apart from on a Friday in Shinjuku, then they're packed. And you can either chill out on your own, or you can speak to people. A lot of people go into them bars. A lot of people from Japan go in there to speak to foreign people and practice their English and things like that. And allegedly to hook up, if you know what I mean. What does that mean? Anyway, but yeah, I would recommend going there if you just want to chill out. Also, there's loads of bars and entertainment. And like I said, if you stay in Shinjuku, you can hop a train to anywhere you want to go in Tokyo and outside of Tokyo. You know, I've been to Nikko, I've been to Matsumoto, and I've done that all from Shinjuku Station, which is amazing. Plus, if you want to travel to the airport and back, if you're going to Narita, they do an express train, which is like super cheap and super easy to get to the airport and back. That's how I travel to the airport and back. It's a cheaper option than getting private transfer. So is Shinjuku a dodgy, dangerous area? If you go to the wrong places, yeah. But if you're not stupid, you'll be fine. Just use your common sense. You know, if you're looking at an area and there's loads of fucking foreign guys going, come in here and have a drink, just say no. You're not stupid, are you? If I walked into an area and there's loads of fucking foreign guys like, hey, do you want to come in here for a drink? I'm not going to go, yeah, I'd love to. Come on, let's go. Just don't be stupid. And obviously there's girls about in front of bars and they'll be tempting you to go in, Japanese girls. Maybe some of them are legitimate, but I would just go on your phone, go on Google bars and go there instead, and you'll be absolutely fine. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Shinjuku. I've probably spoke a bit too long, but here we are. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Put in the comments below if you find Shinjuku a great place or a shite place, and like these videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, this is the Japanese national jersey. Come on, Japan in the World Cup. What? Oh, it's finished. How'd they do? Oh, they got knocked out. Ah, fuck. Never mind. I was just speaking to no one in my ear. Bye-bye, guys.